What's up, everyone? Welcome to this top 5 list. Today I'm going to be doing a list of Guardians with the best CC and peel. Um, I thought I'd do this list just to give, if you're a support player out there, just to give you an idea of which characters will have the most peel for your team, the best setup. I'm going to prioritize different types of CC in this list. So, number one, stuns are the biggest. Knockups are also pretty big as well in this list. Roots are pretty huge. Those are the types of CC that I'm going to prioritize first. If they have a silence, if they have healing reduction, if they have physical or protection shred, if they have a wall, if they have a tremble, that type of CC will be not as prioritized. So again, I'm looking at stuns, knockups, roots, that kind of stuff first, because that hard CC is something that you really want on most of your support characters. So we're going to go through the top 5 gods, which I think have the best peel and the best CC in the game, and we'll start with number 5, which for me is going to be Khepri. So Khepri has a pull and a silence. So the pull and the silence are in the same ability, his one. So it's basically like a stun, but I call it a pull because it's a stun and it's also a movement control ability. But then again, the silence, they cannot use any abilities while they are being pulled through this. So that's a really, really strong CC ability. He also has a root with his 3. Um, and he also has the physical protection shred of with the 2, and I think it's just physical protection. Yes, it reduces the physical protections. The reason it's only physical is because this is really good in the dual lane. In team fights, this is also very strong. If you're, let's say you're sieging a tower, you want to put the 2 on some of your players to make sure that the tower doesn't do as much physical damage. That's definitely really helpful. So overall, he has 4 different types of CC in his kit, very strong, and he's definitely top 5 for me, and that's why I have him at number 5, but not the best CC Guardian in the game. The 1 is really the shining ability, a lot of control with that. So that is number 5. Number 4 for me is going to be Bacchus. Bacchus he has 4 different types of CC in his kit or control. And first off, he has a knockup, which is a very strong type of crowd control, because if you beads a knockup, you still have that amount of time you're going to fall to the ground. So beadsing a knockup is not as strong as beadsing a stun. So knockups are very good. He has a knockup on the 2. He also has a stun on the 3, which is a conditional stun. You have to have your passive stacked a certain amount in order to get that stun. He also has a healing debuff with the 3 as well, which is 50% healing debuff. And he also has an Intoxicate with his ultimate. So again, that's 4 types of CC. I'm putting him ahead of Khepri because he does have that knockup, which is very strong. He also does have the stun. The Intoxicate is a good team fighting type of CC ability, so he has a lot of CC. I really like him as far as controlling. And again, he has also big radius CC, which is really helpful. Khepri is more of like a single target, and Bacchus has that really big, wide radius CC. So he's definitely a high control character. Think about picking him up if you really want to peel for your teammates in team fights. So that's number 4. You can see I'm moving through this pretty quickly. I don't want this to be a super long video. Number 3 for me is going to be Sylvanas. So Sylvanas has so much going on. He has a lot of utility in his kit. Let's start off with the 2 roots. He has a root from his 1. He also has the possibility to root with his passive. He also has a stun and a pull with his 3rd ability, so we'll count that as 2 different types of CC because he stuns them first, but they're also stunned while he pulls them, so it's a movement control ability as well. And then finally, he has the knockup with his ultimate. So again, knockup, very strong type of CC. This is why he's number 3. And also, again, wide ranging or wide radius CC, so he can knock up a lot of people with this. The rest of it is more single target. The pull single target. Same with the 1 and the passive. But he has a lot of CC. Of course, he's one of the best, if not the best support in the game right now, and the CC is a big part of it. The only thing is his peel can be a little tricky if you don't have good aim, if you can't hit the pull, if you're not good at throwing that 1 down, you might miss some of your CC. So that's a little risky. But that is our number 3 pick for the top CC Guardian in the game. Our number 2 pick is actually going to be someone that you might not expect me to say. But our number 2 pick is going to be Cabrakan. Now, Cabrakan is not very commonly used in the duo lane. It's because he is kind of like a very close range character. But he has 2 stuns. He has a stun on his 1 ability and his 2 ability. He also has this tremor on the 3, which is, you know, not the best form of CC, but it's similar to an intoxicate from a Bacchus ult. You know, it's something that can be a little annoying to deal with more than anything. You can still move around in it when this is happening. And then finally it's a movement control ability with his ultimate, something that can close people off. So even though I wouldn't say that's an official form of CC, it does control players. So it is a controlling ability, this ultimate. So really the 2 stuns is the biggest reason why I have him at number 2. That's really, really strong. You know, he has a lot of control with that. And not only that, but he has a lot of damage on top of it. So if you're looking to play him in the soul lane, you know, realize that you can use your peel once you get into the team fights. He has a lot of good peel, and that's why he is number 2 on this list. And then finally, my number 1 pick for the best controlling CC Guardian in the game is going to be Fafnir. Now, Fafnir, the main reason that I have him at the number 1 spot is because he has 3 stuns. So he can stun with the 1 when he's not in his ultimate form. He can also stun again with his ultimate, and that is considered 2 stuns because you can fire those in quick succession. So you can stun with the 1, then ult, and then stun again with it. So that is 2 different abilities. He can also stun with his 3rd ability in his ultimate form. So again, that's a lot of control right away. There are no other Guardians that have 3 stuns. In fact, I don't think there are any gods that have 3 stuns other than Fafnir, so that's huge. On top of that, he also has a disarm with the 3. That is when he is not in his ultimate form. That's really good control of a hunter or any type of basic attack focused character. And another thing that he has on his 1 is a slow. So he has a lot of CC going on in his kit, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that his ultimate will give him extra CC, gives him 2 extra stuns, which is huge. Really good way to kind of shut down one player. You can stun with the 1, ult them, you know, the ultimate damage will proc on them, will tick, and then you can stun them 2 more times to just kind of confirm that kill. So Fafnir, my number 1 pick for the highest control Guardian in the game. If you really want to peel for your team and you're good at hitting those stuns, pick up Fafnir. There really is no better choice. So that is my top 5 list. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a great day.